Hi, greetings to everyone. I am Satyavarshini from class IT. The subject is about APS. The presentation is all about the traveling salesman, and the problem is the survey of modern techniques. Introduce introduction to TSP. What is the travel salesman's problem? Why is it important? And the applications of logarithm and routing, manufacturing, etc. And in this presentation, we are going to discuss what is travel salesman and what are the problems and why it is important to us, and also application of logarithms and manufacturing and etc. Python for optimizing problems. And we use this Python. Why Python is used? Easy to use syntax and ecosystem for scientific laboratory. With this are in Python we have easy syntax and ecosystem. Popular in AI, optimizing and data science. And it is also popular in AI, data science, etc. Popular Python language for TSP, like network, graph-based algorithms, number matrix operations, like optimizing algorithms, linear problem solving, genetic algorithms, quantum computing, Python data structures for graph representation. Graph representation in Python, advising matrices 2D list. It has 2D list. 2D list stores distance between the cities. The list is dictionary effectiveness for graphs. For example, code. We have an code here. A graph is about dictionary. A, A is initialized with B10, C15, and D20, and B is initialized with A10, C35, D25. C is initialized with A50, B35, D30, and last D. A is 20, B is 25, 3, C is 30. The programmer is initialized four different alphabet with some numbers, and this is in the dictionary form. Object oriented programming in TCP, like travel salesman problem. Benefits of an OOPS for travel sales and problem. Encapsulation. Group cities for attributes. Coordinates, name, etc. And there are many benefits, but mainly encapsulation will help the code to break into smaller pieces, and it will help to the group cities. Reusability. Modern design for solving different graph problems. Reusability means it helps to reuse the code again, but it is modular design for solving the different graph problems. Like class city, for example, like class city, def initialized with self x and y. Self dot x is equal to x, self y is equal to y. Define distance, self and the city. It returns the self x and city x into 2 plus self y minus self city y is multiplied with and whole multiplied with 0.5. Algorithms in Python concept allows to pick the nearest unvisited city. It helps to pick the nearest unvisited city. Python implementation. Nearest neighbor like graphs and starts. Like define nearest neighbor like graphs and start. Unvisited is equal to set. Graph dot keys. Unvisited remove start. Dot remove start. Path is equal to start with the square bracket. While unvisited nearest is equal to minimum unvisited, key is equal to city, colon, and graph. And we are initializing the path 1 minus 1 city. Path dot append. Append means we are adding the nearest city to the code. Like we use the keyword append to add the any kind of information or such kind of name in the program. We use the append. Like, and also we use the push. Unvisited, remove the nearest path and append start. Like we are returning the start again, return the path, and at last we return the path. Generic algorithms for TCS means traveling service salesman problem. Step in generic algorithm, initializing the population like random groups, evaluating the fitness. Shorter distance are the better. For this generic algorithm, shorter distance are better. Perform selection across over mutation. Repeat the multiple generation. This repeat, like we say that before we said that the code is reusability as we use the code multiple generations. Anti-colon optimism, CACO in Python. Simulating how the ants find the shortest path using this phenomenon. Stronger phenomena attract the more ants. Forcing better path. We are showing the better path. Basic anti-colon optimism psychocode. Like class, for example, class anti-colon. We are defining the initialized self graph. Self.graph is equal to graph. Define optimism is in parentheses. We use the self and column. If we update the phenomenal and find the better path. Machine learning and reinforcement learning for TCSP. Deep Q learning for TCSC. User neutral networks for prediction that the better city to visit next time. Like can generalize you to unseen problems. Label 10 force and PyTorch, and we use basic 3 lines, double basic 3 lines. Real world application. Vehicles routing and path planning. It also do the path planning, robotics and warm houses, automation. Future trends in travel sales problems. Quantum computing for a faster solution. AI powered reinforcement learning for self, and it is also reinforcement learning for self-learning optimism. It in the future there is a future trend to use the travel sales problem in the AI powered reinforcement learning for self-learning. Conclusion and the reference, like summary of the key techniques, Python rules in solving the complex optimal rule problems, recommending books, and they recommend a few books and some summary of the key techniques. Python roles in an Python's role is to solve the complex optimalism problems. The Python role is to solve the complex problems into the understandable code so that the programmer can understand, and the programmer or receiver should understand the programs as is, like it should understandable. And it also recommends few books. The this is for this PT. Thank you.